Ready to start this Como River Falls game. Has someone take the face-off with Menke and Peters up front. Anderson and Hoagie attack. Anderson with the puck at mid-ice. Sends it into the Como zone. Heads down behind the net. Como get to the puck first there. Menke tried to check the man off the puck. Does not. Como controls. Brings it to mid-ice. Puck tipped away by Hoagie, but then they pick it back up and take it into the River Falls zone. Loose in the corner. Jason Anderson trying to get to it and tie it up. Anderson trying to get a whistle. Does not. Puck is loose. Other side, Hesselman will send it back this way to this corner where Como will get in touch with it first. Off a skate, Menke trying to get the puck. Trying to get it out. Point man for Como's going to keep it in. Como controls toward the net, but wide on the right side. Jason Anderson with the puck now down by the far corner. He's tipped off the puck. Hesselman will try to get it. Try to tie it up, bring a whistle. Does not. Puck loose and will come to the near corner. After it is Hoagie. Hoagie gets it out to mid-ice where Como picks it up, waits, and then sends it in. Toward net, stopped by glove by Hansen. They'll send it off to the left side, picked up by Hoagie. Hoagie sends over the far corner to Link. Link falls down instead of controlling the puck, but Bierstead can't get it away either. Como keep it in. In front, backhand, then shot wide. Ball on the boards this side. Bierstead tips it back. By trying to get to the puck. By Bierstead and Link are out now. In front of the net, Hoagie was still there, trying to cover it up. Puck, Hansen will cover. Bring a whistle. 13:44 left first period, no score. Face off will come to Hansen's right. Hoagie and Anderson will leave. Out will come Christensen and Furley to play defense. By will take the face-off, still out there with Bierstead and Link. Puck lays, Como with it, sends it in front, nobody there. Loose along the board on this side, Como to it again first. Sends it behind the net, Como in front, tipped away by Hansen. Still behind now to the side of the net, now into the near corner. Como gets it again, Bierstead tries to intercept. Bierstead gets control, no point man does, sends it toward the net. Open man in front, shoots it wide. Into the corner, Furley. Trying to get Link, tips it to By. By will bring it to mid-ice. By over to Bierstead. Bierstead hit across the wheel in the Como zone, shoots it. Goalie gloves it and hangs on, then drops the puck. Christensen will try and get it and keep it in. Christensen goes for a high elbow. So at 13-11, Como will go on a power play. Put down point for me. Okay, out to play shorthanded for River Falls comes Anderson and Dusick. We'll also have Peters and Hesselman. Face-off will come to the Como goalie's right side. Hesselman to take the face-off. Waiting for the referee. Face-off will come outside the blue line of the Como zone. Waiting for everybody to get lined up. Referee to set things up. Hesselman to take the face-off. Now Dusick's off the ice and Hoagie is out. Hesselman can't get it. Anderson has it at mid-ice. Now tipped up from Hoagie to Peters. Peters trying to get to it, can't. Como, they go around Hoagie and send it into the River Falls zone, long down in the corner. Anderson will chase it down there in the far corner, pick up the puck. Behind the net, he goes down. Como gets the puck, sends it to the point man. Point man sets it, shoots, tips off of Hesselman. Hesselman able to backhand it out and send it down to the Como zone. Peters giving chase for it in the corner. Como will get to it first. It'll be an icing. The reason that was an ice call is that both teams are playing 4-on-4. Two people got penalties, so we're skating 4-on-4. All right, Biersted's out with Link. We've got Dusick and Furley, am I right? And Furley. To the left of Hansen. Bierstead at the puck. Bierstead. Going to start down ice with it. Controls at mid-ice, Bierstead. On the left side, into the zone of Como. Sends it across. Oh, Link is tied up in front of the net. Stick up in the air, and Como will get it back and come up ice. At mid-ice, Como. Breaking down one-on-one to Furley, and goes down as it crosses the blue line. Puck loose in the near corner. Furley sends it behind the net, where it'll be picked up by Dusick. Dusick will knock it off the boards. Bierstead will try to get up in the near corner. Does. Heads for behind the net. Sends it to the boards on the other side to Link. Link tips it to Furley. Furley will start up ice. Furley will just tip it. It'll head down toward the Como zone. It won't get far enough to icing. Furley gives chase. Line change coming up. It's in the Como zone in the far corner. Out comes Jensen. Jensen's able to steal the puck away in front. Nobody's there. Nice work by Jensen. Como pick it up and bring it to mid-ice. But Jensen out here now with Merritt. And Como brings it into the River Falls zone. Down behind the net. Como in control of the puck. Now to the boards for his open man in front, but he can't get it. Tied up by Jensen. Then backhand shot wide into the corner. After it'll go Anderson. Anderson in control. Will send it. Well, no, he will not send it on the side. He'll still play with it, but has nobody to pass to, so he'll skate up ice with it. Tipped off to this side to Merritt at mid-ice. Merritt sends it nicely to Jensen. Jensen can't control, but does go into the River Falls, or into the Como zone. Now back to mid-ice. Como in control. Knocked off the puck. Another nice work by, I believe that's Hesselman. Now into the River Falls zone. Hoagie with the puck. 9 seconds left in the coincidental penalties. Hoagie starts up ice. Takes it down into the Como zone from the left side. Just shoots it down in behind the net. Puck lays. Como gets to it first. Puck lays. Oh, Peters can't get his stick down to get it, but Hesselman does. Should have shot, didn't. Pass to the point. Shot. Nice block by the goalie. Still in the Como zone. Como has it. Tries to get Hesselman, or Hoagie stepped up, but Como gets it out. Como heads down ice. Open man, but can't get it to him. It's in the River Falls zone. Along the board this side. Dusick after the puck out there with Menke. Now, both teams now full strength. Dusick starts up ice. Dusick's knocked off the puck. Puck lays, just goes into the Como zone where they'll get it and just bring it. Dusick knocks the man off, able to keep the puck in. Oh, Bide picked up the puck, but they called it an offsides. 10:35 left, first period, no score. Face off just outside the Humboldt blue line. Bide will take the face off out there with Lincoln Bierstead. We've got Christensen and Furley playing defense. Puck drop. Bierstead picks it up, sends it to Christensen. Christensen just shoot it into the zone toward net, but a little bit wide. Oh, a defenseman tipped it and put it on his own goalie, but the goalie stopped it. In front, nobody there. Point man, Furley fires. Link tries the tip, and it's tipped wide into the corner after Bierstead. Bierstead trying to get it and send it this way. Bierstead now trying to tie it up. Link will pick it up in front. Nobody there, but back to the point. Como's able to get it out. They'll break down on 2-on-1, but the hustle back by Christensen. Nice work. Stopped by Hansen. Picked up by Christensen in the River Falls zone. Christensen's knocked down. Puck lays toward the net. Hansen stops it. Furley picks it up. Sends it to this side to Bierstead. Bierstead will backhand out of zone. We've got a whistle. They're going to call a penalty. Furley will go to the penalty box. So at 9:58, Como goes on a power play. Face-off will come to Hansen's left. Out is Anderson, Hesselman, Peters, Hoagie. Furley's penalty is a slashing penalty. Peters to take the face-off. Puck drop, lays there. Como gets it, tries to get toward net, can't. Nice pushed out of the net pushed out of the zone by Hoagie. Down into the Como zone. Goalie stops it behind the net. Como will pick it up there. Waiting. Man comes through, picks up the puck. Hesselman hustling him and makes him off the puck, and Peters picks it up. They're still in the Como zone. Peters in the corner, loses the puck. Nice work by Peters and Hesselman. Hassling him again, back to the point, stepped up by Hoagie. He keeps it in. Hoagie tries to tie it up, then kicks it away along the boards. These four guys are doing a nice job on this man short thus far. In front, Como with it. Trying to get it out. Anderson stops the man at mid-ice, ties the man up. They pick it up, take it into the River Falls zone. Como does, into the near corner, heading for behind the net. Now the boards on the far side. Como in control. To the point man. Tips it back to the man on the boards. Tips it, tries to get down the corner to be pushed away by Hoagie to the corner on this side where Como will pick it up. Up alongside the net, Hansen will just pick it up to the back of the net. Hoagie will backhand it, can't get it out yet, but Peters will get hit from behind. No penalty called on that, but if they get it iced. 55 seconds left in the penalty. Out comes Link and Bierstead with Christensen and Dusick. Behind the Como net, Como with the puck to this side. Link trying to take the puck away, but can't. Bierstead does. At mid-ice, Bierstead will control the puck. Skating with the puck. Now bangs it back into the Como zone. 37 seconds left in Furley's penalty. Como with it behind their own net. Nice work by the man short lines. Both times River Falls playing pretty decent. Link steps up. Como goes around him. At mid-ice, Como with it. Along the boards, takes it into the River Falls zone. Skates in, went around both defense, backhands it, and Hansen has to glove the puck away. Into the corner, Christensen trying to get it, but Como picks it up behind the River Falls net, standing there, tries to set it in front, man can't get the trigger pulled, Hansen will cover the puck. 8:11 left in the first period, no score, 13 seconds left in the power play for Como. Out will come Jensen and Merritt with Jason Anderson and Hoagie. Face off to Hansen's right, Jensen to take the face off. Puck plays, now the corner, and be iced. Nice work by Jason Anderson at mid-ice. Como with the puck, tries to set up this side. Como tries to tip it in. They get it into the River Falls zone. Break down. Puck loose in front. Man goes around. Hansen reaches out, tips it away. Nice work by Hansen. Both teams full strength. Puck in the River Falls zone. Merritt with the puck along the boards on this side. Merritt tries to headman it. Can't. Como with it. Misses the open man. The puck goes behind the net. Now in front again. Point man keeps it in, still kept in. They'll send it down along the boards. Head for behind the net. Hogan's going to try and get to it. Picks up the puck behind the net. Hogan, this side to Merritt. Merritt at mid-ice. Merritt just slaps it in. Line change to River Falls. Out comes Dusick. Hesselman. Menke's out. Puck down in the Como zone in the corner. Nice interception there by Hesselman. Nobody's in front, though. They're changing. Just defense playing. Dusick and Christensen are on the blue line, waiting for guys to get in. Now comes in Peters, and Menke finally gets there, but at mid-ice, open man, tried to get to him, puck a little too far, and nice work by Menke to let the man shoot. Puck is in the River Falls zone, into the corner. Back up again, Hesselman, to mid-ice to Peters. Peters along the boards on this side, into the Como zone. Peters, tries to get in front. Oh, Hesselman can't get the trigger pulled. Como picks it up. They'll start back at mid-ice. In control, into the River Falls zone. Nice job by Christian, tying the man up. Dusick picks up the puck behind the River Falls net. Sends it this side, a little too far for Peters, and point man keeps it in for Como. Loose in the far corner, Dusick trying to get to it, so is Hesselman. Hesselman at the puck, trying to just kick it along the boards, trying to now backhands to try to get out. Point man that can't control it. The puck is loose at mid-ice. River Falls is changing personnel. Como will take it back in. Dusick makes a man skate wide, don't let him shoot. In the River Falls zone, in front, wide man, open man, and nice work by Hansen and a glove save. Puck comes to mid-ice where Como controls, shoots it back in the River Falls zone. Behind the net, Dusick, into the far corner, Dusick. Dusick can't get checked off the puck, puck lays. Como's going to try and tie it up. They do, man on this side. Now tries to get in front, can't, tipped away. Puck loose, picked up by Dusick again, comes to this side. Tries to get to Bierstead, and he's knocked off the puck. Bierstead can't get to the puck. Bierstead now breaks down the ice with Link. It's a 3-on-2 all the way across to Link. Nice work. Back to By. Wide open shot and shot wide of the net. Nice work by Link and Bierstead. Shot was wide. Bierstead again with the puck. In the zone. Back to this side to Anderson. Anderson can't control it. Anderson tips it back. Goes down on 2-on-1. Como. By's going to catch up. 2-on-1. Tries to get there. Wide open. Shoots it wide of the net. Doesn't work. Into the River Falls zone the puck is. Trying to get to it this side. In front, man can't get it. Tied up by Hoagie. Tried to get in front. Bierstead will just bang it off the board, send it down. Should be an icing call. No, the goalie's going to stop it. No icing. Line change coming up. In the Como zone behind the net. Como has in front. Bring it to mid-ice. Como does. Breaks down 2-on-2. Furley and Christensen are there. Christensen went down. We'll have a offside with 4:57 left. First period, no score. Face-off comes outside the blue line, the River Falls zone. Menke's going to take the face-off. Out there with Jensen and Schrank. Christensen and Furley on defense. Back to the River Falls zone. Christensen sends it to mid-ice. Jensen there bounces off Merritt's stick. He puts it into the zone, but then Como brings it back out. Tipped off by Jensen. Puck loose in mid-ice. Merritt's trying to control. Merritt just sends it into the zone. No icing, down into the far corner. After it'll go Schrank. He's hustling down there, gets to the puck first, and then Como will tie him up. Puck loose. Jensen tries to send it in front. Como intercepts it. They're going to bring it back out, try and get out of their zone. They do to mid-ice. In control, and Christensen knocks the man off, but the puck was in the River Falls zone. He's heading for behind the net. Furley trying to get the puck. Puck laying loose. Here comes Hesselman. Hesselman having it mid-ice. Hesselman just sent it in. River Falls is changing line. Out comes Menke. Peters is out with him. It's in the Como zone. Peters to pick it up. He's knocked off. Como will have it in their own corner. Try and set up the boards. Point man Dosick keeps it in, sends it back down the zone to Hesselman. Hesselman to Peters. To Menke, wide open, and Menke gives it right to the goalie. Goalie covers it.
Don't get him any.
That's right. Nice setup. Had a big chance there. Can't get it done. River Falls is going to go on a power play at 4:02 left in the first period. Out comes Link. Hogem is already out. I comes out. Yep. Bierstead comes out. Dusik goes to the bench. Should bring Jason Anderson out, I'm guessing. Face-off will come to, it does bring Anderson. Face-off will come to the Como goalie's right side. Bierstead's going to take the face-off. River Falls on a power play for 2 minutes, and there's 4:02 left in the first period. Toward the net, but we're through the mouth. Loose in the far corner. Bierstead trying to get to it, ties the man up. By tries to pick it up, can't. Point man Anderson keeps it in, sends it down to the corner to By. By with the puck this side to Hogem. Hogem can't get the trigger pulled. Tries to keep it in, does. Tries to get to the corner to Link. Link will send it over to Bierstead, or to By. By with the puck back to this side to Link. Link with the puck, skating toward the back of the net, sends it to the other side to Bierstead. Bierstead in front, little too far for By. Nice work. We've got a high stick.
Somebody's got to play.
Against Como. So River Falls will now play 5-on-3. Face off, top of the circle, right side of the Humboldt goalie. Top of the red circle. Bierstead will take the face-off, still out there with By and Link. Hogem and Anderson. 1:33 left in the first penalty. Face-off, Link goes toward the corner, sends it. No, he doesn't send the point. Now he sends it to the point to Hogem. Hogem over to Anderson. Anderson down to the corner to Bierstead. Bierstead stands with the puck now behind the net to By. By over to this side to Link. Link in control. Sends it in front, bounces off of a player. Can't get it out to By. By fires, puck lays. Link misses that goalie, stops the puck. We've got a whistle. Somebody's going off. I believe it's going to be Link for cross-checking. No, it's not either. It's Como again going off. So there's 1:10 left in the Como first penalty, 1:37 in their second. We'll have to wait for the time to run out first penalty for the 2-minute penalty start on the other player. We've now got Hesselman, Menke, Peters out, along with Christensen and Dusik. Face-off will be to the top of the red circle to the right side of the Humboldt, or the Como goalie. Hesselman's going to take the face-off. 3:12 left in the first period. Waiting for the puck to be dropped. Puck lays to the point to Christensen. He sends it toward the net wide. Sends it in front. Oh, tied up. Menke sends it back to Dusik. Dusik can't keep it in. Como tips it away, and the River Falls over. Christensen will pick it up. Christensen at mid-ice with the puck. Takes it across the Como blue line. Back to Hesselman. Hesselman behind the net to Christensen. Tries to get in front. Can't. Now Como ties him up. Como bounces it off the boards. Christensen to it again. Tries to give it to Peters. Then Christensen with it again. It'll be loose in the corner. After it'll go Menke. Menke to the other side to Hesselman. Hesselman to the point to Dusik. Dusik fires. Goalie gloves it and hangs on. Line change coming up. Out comes Link, Bierstead, and By with Hogem and Anderson. Face-off be to the left of the Como goalie. 32 seconds left in the first of 3 penalties to Como. Bierstead will take the face-off. Puck drop to By. Back to the point to Anderson. Anderson back to Bierstead on the boards. Bierstead to this side to Hogem. He fires just wide of the net. Bierstead will pick it up. Bierstead again. Tipped away. Como takes it away, and they'll send it to mid-ice. Hoagie at mid-ice. Shoots it into the zone. Along the boards on the far side. Biersted's going to try and get it out of the corner. Bai will pick it up. Now Bierstead will pick it up and try and send it back to Kent. Como will tip it away. It'll come to mid-ice. Hoagie pick it up again. Sends it back to this side to Anderson. Anderson put it back in the Como zone. Como tries to get it out. Can't. Bierstead with the puck. Goes behind the net. Bierstead's knocked off the puck. Now back to it again. Bierstead in control in the near corner. To Link. Link along the boards. Link sends it. Goalie pops it up in the air. Kept in nicely by Hoagie. No, he can't quite control it. And it'll come out. In the River Falls zone. Picked up there by Anderson. Anderson starts up. Anderson takes it in. Como picks it up, sends it back out, ices all the way down. Hesselman's out now with Bierstead and Peters. In the River Falls zone, Peters with it behind the net. Now he'll start up ice. Peters will take it in. Knocked off the puck. Get back to it again. Tries to send the board to the far side. Nobody's there. Como will get to it first. They knock. Dusick can't keep it in. It'll go to mid-ice, and Christensen will pick it up. Christensen will take it in the River Falls zone. Across the front of the net with a player on him. He still gains control of the puck. Christensen at mid-ice. Got a whistle. Mankey's going to head for the box. 51 seconds left. Peters is coming too. River Falls now going to put 2 men in the box. So it'll be 4-on-3, Como's favor for the next 49 seconds. And there's only 51 seconds before the period is over. So starting the second period, Como will be on a 5-on-3 power play. Mankey gets a penalty for interference. Peters for roughing. All right, Lincoln Bierstead are out, along with Hoagie. Face-off outside the blue line of the Como zone. Bierstead's going to take the face-off. Waiting for Como to get their right people out here that they want. They are going to play 4-on-3 for 49 seconds, and there'll be 2 seconds without 5-on-3. So we'll start the second period in good shape, 5-on-3, for just over a minute. Minute 2 seconds. 12 seconds. Bierstead gets it into the zone, just sends down. Como will pick it up in their own zone. Play a little catch and try and start up ice. A nice work by Hoagie at mid-ice, knocks the man up, and they pick it back up, just send it into the River Falls zone. Behind the net, Hansen will get to it, give it to Hoagie. Hoagie overskates the puck. Puck just lays behind the net. In the front. Now Bierstead's going to get to it and head down ice with Hoagie. Bierstead fires. Defense tips it away. He'll get the puck back, send it front. Nobody's there. We're playing 4-on-3. Now Hoagie and Link are back on defense. It goes all the way down into the River Falls zone. It won't be icing. Hoagie will get to it and try and send it back to mid-ice. Does send it all the way down to the Como zone. Behind the Como net. They'll stop it there. Line change coming up. Out comes Anderson, Dusick, and Hesselman. Como again trying to get on track. Whistle stop. Ends the first period. On a power play, 5-on-3 for the next minute and 5 seconds. Into the Como zone, Bierstead sent the puck. Como behind their own net. Peters and Mankey are sitting in the penalty box. 5-on-3, Como. Down the ice, they're going to come. Bierstead tries to knock them off in their own zone. They'll pick it up at mid-ice, Como does. Take it in the River Falls zone. Into the far corner. Hogan trying to keep the man away from front there. Link trying to keep 2 men busy in front of the net. Puck loose in the corner. Como to it. Bierstead trying to get the puck. Tries to tip it out, doesn't. Como goes in. Link keeps the man away. Open man tries to shoot and sent out there nicely by Hoagie tonight. Nice work by Hoagie. Bierstead gets off. Hoagie gets off. Link stays out. Here comes Como again. Como toward the net. Como, open man in front, tipped away by Christensen, and he'll ice the puck, and nice work. Nice work. Link will get off. Out comes Hesselman. Como with it in their own zone. 8 seconds left from the penalties. 5-on-3, Como at mid-ice. Como loses control. Hesselman tips it back to mid-ice. Both teams will now be full strength. Into the River Falls zone it goes. Behind the net, Jason Anderson with it there. to the far corner. Anderson sends it this way to Peters. No, that's to Menke. Menke is tied up at mid-ice. Puck loose. Como picks it back up. Anderson at mid-ice. Anderson back to this side to Christensen. Christensen to Peters. Peters sends it into the Como zone and line change coming up. Shots on goal in the first period, by the way. River Falls 12, Como 3. Como now in their own zone. Anderson knocks the man off the puck. They get back control and they'll send it to mid-ice. Como with it there, off the stick, picked up by Furley. Furley knocks the man out, puck loose. Furley will get the puck, send it this side to Link. Link to By. No, Link still has it. Trying to get it to By, doesn't. Gets it into the zone. By will chase it down toward behind the net. Como to it first. Link will try and get it off the boards. Try to get it in front to Bierstead. Bierstead shoots. Goalie stops the shot. Nice work by Link, Bierstead, and By up front. We got a whistle. River Falls is going to go on a power play. Face off to the right of the Como goalie. 12:58 left, second period, no score. River Falls will be on a power play. Face off to the right of the Como goalie. Bierstead to take the face off with Link and By. We'll have Anderson and Hoagie at defense. Steps in. Waiting for the puck to be dropped. It is. Bierstead wide of the net, loose. Anderson's going to try and keep from going out. Como tips it. Mid-ice and into the River Falls zone. Hoagie will pick it up. Stopped by Hansen. Then Hoagie will pick it up, take it behind the River Falls net. Hoagie again. Hoagie gets it tipped away from him. Como takes it, picks it up, goes in on Hansen. Shot tipped away by Hansen. Nice work. Biersted's going to try and get control in the River Falls zone. Does. Bierstead in control at mid-ice. Bierstead will take it into the zone. Bierstead in control. Leaves it for By. By can't quite cover it. Goalie will cover it. Gets a weak shot off. Goalie covers it to the left of the net. Line change coming up. Out comes Christensen and Dusick. Yeah, be amazing, wouldn't it? Peters come.
Why doesn't the coach go back to the ground? I asked Cody to check, and Cody said he gets his ass right there all the time. It makes no difference. I know, but right now,
yeah, that's right. All right, face off to the left of the Como goalie. Peters going to take the face off with Hesselman and Menke. Dusick and Christensen are on defense. 1:25 left in the power play for River Falls. Got a whistle. Calling for a trainer over to the scorer's table. Be a stoppage of play. Now ready to go again. Puck drop, lays there. Hesselman tries to get it, but Como tips it to Mina. Doesn't get it out. Christensen will keep it in. Fires it toward the net wide. Menke back to Christensen at the point. Christensen sends it back behind the net. Behind the net, Hesselman back to Christensen. Tries to stop the fire, can't, just tip it down the corner to Hesselman. Hesselman's knocked off the puck. Como with it. Send it back around to this side. Peters will get to it first. Peters go ahead and behind the net with it. Peters in control. Back to the point. Christensen can't keep it in. Christensen at mid-ice. They'll try and tip it away from him. They'll take it into the River Falls zone, but Christensen will hang on to the puck at least. Sends it over to the boards to Menke. Menke gets it tipped off his stick at mid-ice. Como will pick it up. 36 seconds left in the power play, but this line can't do much, it don't look like. Christensen's going to pick it up in the near corner of the River Falls zone. Try and get it out to Peters. Now it's going to be picked up by Dusick, and Dusick will start up ice. At mid-ice, Dusick with the puck. Tipped away there by them. Hesselman trying to get to it. At mid-ice yet, Peters will now pick it up and just fire it on in. Tipped in front, though, just gets it inside the blue line. Offsides call. 14 seconds left in the power play for River Falls. 11-12 left in the second period, no score. Face-off will be near the red line. Bierstead, By, and Link are out. Bierstead will take the face-off. Anderson and Hoagie will play defense. Puck tipped into the Hoagie will try and keep him mid-ice. Can't. Como, now it's loose. Como will pick it up at mid-ice, though. Como will tip it into the River Falls zone. Anderson picks it up there, sends it to mid-ice, too far. Como picks it up, sends it back to the River Falls zone. Hoagie will pick it up there. Both teams full strength. Sends it off the boards to Link. Link bounces it off the boards. It tried a little too far for Bierstead. Into the zone, but tipped back out again. Now Hoagie at mid-ice. Hoagie will take it. Tipped away from Hoagie. Puck goes into the zone, though, toward the front of the net. Como picks it up in front of their own net, into the corner. Tried to tie it up there. Whole game and got a whistle. Stoppage of play at 10:35 left, second period. Face off to the left, the Como goalie. Schrank is out with Jensen and Merritt. Jensen will take the face off. Furley and Dusick are playing defense. Both teams full strength. Jensen face off. Puck. No idea where the puck is. Nobody does because the ref didn't drop it. Try it again. Take kicks both players out. New face off. In comes Merritt and another Como player. Puck drop into the corner. Como to it first. Behind their own net. Up the other side, in front, Como player just at mid-ice. Como with it, heads down ice. Splits the defense, but it goes into the corner. In toward the side of the net, now back into the corner. Dusick will pick it up in the far corner. Dusick loses it, Como with it. Right through the front of the net, nobody was there. Como getting control, sends it back. Hansen tries to glove it, has no idea where the puck is. Brings the whistle underneath his pads. 10:08 left, second period. Line change up. Peters, Esselman, Menke are out. Hoagiem and Anderson come out. Face off to Hansen's right. Esselman will take the face off. Waiting for the puck to be dropped. This referee takes forever. Now it's finally dropped. Tipped away in from the front of the net by Peters. Now Hesselman with it. Sends it to mid-ice to Menke. Bounces over his stick, but it goes into the Como zone, into the corner. Como to it first. Menke trying to stop it. Kept in nicely by Hoagiem, but then it'll come back out and then tipped back in again by Hesselman. Nice hustle by him. Menke's fighting for the puck, at least keeping it in. Como pick it up in front of their own net. Try and send it this way. Get interception pass by Jason Anderson. Nice work. Peters with the puck. Peters still with the puck. Peters back to this point, to this side. Nice shot there by Bierstedt. Wide of the net, though. Try to keep it in, River Falls does. They're able to keep it in. Peters, that hits the player, though, and come to mid-ice. Hoagiem with it. Tips it back up toward Bierstedt into the Como zone. Como get to it first. Can't keep it in. Anderson. Como breaks down 2-on-0. Link catches up with his man, though, and ties him up. Gets the shot off. It's tipped away by Hansen. Bierstedt in the far corner. Oh, gives it right to tips it off his stick, but right to a Como player. Now behind the net, Hoagiem sends it this side to Link. Link backhands it to By, and a nice work. By over to Bierstedt. Bierstedt fires, lays in front. By trying to get to it, puck loose. I marked that pass for you. Still in the zone. Furley trying to keep it in toward the front of that, tipped away. Link trying to catch it in the corner. They take it away. Como does. Now trying to tie him up. Now Como break down ice 2-on-2. Furley's back there playing with Christensen to take it into the River Falls zone. Picked up in front of the net by Christensen. Nice move. Christensen with the puck, and he heads down ice. Christensen to Jensen. Jensen at mid-ice tips it in the Como zone. Jensen's knocked off. Puck loose in the corner. Como to it first. Line change. Jensen's out with Schrank. I can't tell. They're trying to get it in front. Oh! Jensen tips it, but doesn't get shot. Another shot from the other side, but Merritt is wide of the net. Schrank sends it back to the other side. Merritt with it. Tries to tip it. Como will pick it up. At mid-ice. Tipped away nicely by Christensen. Nice work by Christensen. Christensen into the zone. Just nice shot, but goalie glove it and hang on. Brings the whistle. 8:04 left, second period.
Come on, Stevie! Come on, Christensen, wake up out there. God dang it.
Como now goes on a power play. Face off just outside the Como blue line. Dusick and Hoagiem are out with Peters and Hesselman. Peters take the face off. The penalty to Christensen is high sticking. So power play for Como. Puck, Dusick tips it into the Como zone, into the far corner. Como picks up there behind their net. Both men over skate. Hesselman's going to try and hustle him on it a little bit. Como picks up the puck behind their net again. Start up ice. Nice hustling by Peters and Hesselman. They're keeping the puck in the zone. Hesselman with the puck. Backhands. Top tipped away. Nice backhand shot. Peters and Hesselman doing a nice job here. Got a whistle coming up. Como now will go to the box. Double skate 4-on-4. Tripping penalty to Como. Face-off will come to the Como goalie's left side. Link is out with Bierstead. Anderson and Furley will play the points. Bierstead to take the face-off. Bierstead into the corner. Como picks it up. Bierstead after it, behind the net. Bierstead in control. Sends it to, wide shot by Furley. Puck loose on the boards. Anderson will get to it first. Just tip her toward the front of the net and right to a Como player. They'll come down ice. Furley will keep the man away from the net, at least as they bring it in. Takes him into the corner, and Furley's down. He swings around front. Hansen has to tip it away. Then Bierstead ties the man up, and Furley will come down. Furley with Bierstead. Too far. Then Furley picks it back up. Then Bierstead. Shot. Goalie tips it away. Behind the net. Bierstead trying to get to it. Does. Link moves in. Backhand by Bierstead. Goalie tries to cover. Can't. Puck loose. Anderson after it. Back to this side to Bierstead. Furley trying to get it. Tipped it away. In mid-ice. Anderson will pick it up there. Anderson tips it into the zone. Line change coming up. Como picks it up in their zone. Line change. Peters is out. Dusick with the puck. Weak shot. Goalie tips it away. Behind the net. Dusick after it. Gets to it. Tries to set it in front. Goalie tips away. Nobody's there. Loose puck. The bouncing shot by Hesselman. Nice work, but can't put it past the goalie. 35 seconds left in Christensen's penalty for River Falls. 59 seconds left to the Como penalty, and 6:39 left second period. No score. Face off to the right of the Como goalie. Hesselman. Peters are still out with Dusick and Hoagie. Peters taking the face off. Puck drop, Blaze. Dusick tried to get to it, can't. Kept in nicely by Hesselman. He sends it toward the net. Oh, a little too far for Peters. He'll pick it up in the corner, though. Peters sends to the side, tries to get Dusick, doesn't. Dusick keeps it in, sends it down behind the net. To the far corner, puck loose there. Como will get to it first. Peters will try and stop him from getting it out. Peters tips it away. Como to it again, though, first. Kept in nicely by Hesselman. Along the boards, Como again gets to it first in their own zone. Peters now hustling the man. Gets a shot off, bounces in front of the goalie. And then kicked away. Behind the net, Como with the puck. They'll try and get up ice with it. They get it to mid-ice, where Hogan picks it up, waits for everybody to get on side, sends it back into the Como zone. Line change coming up. Bierstead, are out. Como with it in their own zone. Furley and Anderson are playing defense. Link is out now, where River Falls is on a power play. Kept in nicely by Anderson. Anderson, no, then he lets it get tipped away at mid-ice. Furley with it. Waiting for everybody to get on side. Puck at mid-ice. Everybody's fighting for it. Anderson will get control. Both teams full strength. Power play's over. Breaks down 3-on-1 into River Falls goalie. Tipped away nicely by Hansen. Nice work. In the far corner, Bierstead. Bierstead gets it tipped off. And then it gets to mid-ice. Bile will go after the puck. Keeps it in. Nice work by Bye to Bierstead. Bierstead fires. Goalie tips it back. Lincoln Bye in the corner. Bye with the puck. Bye. No, Bierstead. Tries the backhand. Wide of the net. Oh, they got some chances there if they'd get it done. Bierstead with the puck yet. Tries to get it to Bye in front, but it's tipped away. Bierstead tried now, but nobody's there. Como gets it and will bring it to mid-ice. Into River Falls only went by Anderson. Got a penalty coming up on River Falls. I think it'll be against Jason Anderson. Como goes on another power play with 4:52 left, second period, no score. Anderson takes a break. Hesselman comes out. Peters comes out. Face-off be the top of the red circle in the River Falls zone. Furley's out with Christensen. Waiting for the puck to be dropped. Peters takes face-off. There, puck lays. Como tips it down to the corner. Christensen with it, tries to send it around the boards to Hesselman. Hesselman's able to tip it to mid-ice. Como will get to it first, try and regroup there in the top of their own zone. They do, send it to mid-ice, off the stick, then picks it back up. Como head back in, Hesselman tips it away again. Hesselman, nice work. Just sends it down into the Como zone by Hesselman. Behind the net, Como goalie stops it. Como then picks it up. Peters jumps off the ice. Bierstead, Link comes out. And Bierstead are out. Como at mid-ice. Goodbye Bierstead, take it in the zone, but it's an offsides. There's 1:30 left in the penalty to Anderson. Jason Anderson, that is. Face-off will be outside the blue line, rear fall zone. Out comes, I gotta see here. Out comes Anderson, or no, here comes Jensen. And Bierstedt will stay out. We'll have Dusick and Hogan playing defense. Bierstedt's taking the face-off. Into the rear fall zone, Bierstedt with it. Goes in deeper. That tries to get it out, hits a Como player, and they keep it in the zone of rear falls. Bierstedt's off the puck. Como with it behind their own net, toward the front, tipped away by Hansen. Loose along the boards. Como with it, skates with it. What's toward the front? Shot. Stopped in front by a defenseman. Into the far corner. Como to it first. Weak shot, trying to get out. Bierstedt at mid-ice. Bierstedt just playing with the puck. Now sends it in. Should have passed the puck. Didn't. Bierstedt will get off the ice. In the Como zone behind their own net. 59 seconds left in Anderson's penalty. Como trying to come up. Jensen Hesselman. Here comes Hesselman. He's down. They take it in the rear fall zone. Knocked off by Hogan. They take a shot. Tipped in front and away by Hansen. Along the boards on this side. Hesselman trying to get to it. Como controls, however. Como again has it. Sends it down to this side. Dusick hits a player, and it goes offsides, and goes out of the zone. I mean, right down on the Como goalie. He'll stop it. Line change coming up. Out comes Furley and Christensen. Peters and Hesselman. Como with it behind their own zone. 28 seconds left in the penalty to Anderson. Como starts up ice, tipped away nicely by Hesselman, then Peters will pick up the puck. I like the way these two guys play man short, Peters and Hesselman. Como still playing with it in their own zone, trying to get to the point. They get into this side at mid-ice. They've still got it. They'll take it in. No, they don't. They're playing around with it at mid-ice, waiting for everybody to get on. They do. It's onside now in the rear fall zone. Shot wide over top of the net, out of play. Stoppage. 2:58 left in the second period. 6 seconds left in Jason Anderson's penalty. Out comes Schrank. And Merritt. Merritt will take the face off top of the red circle to Hansen's right in the rear fall zone. We've got Furley and Christensen playing defense. Merritt taking the face off. Puck drop. Merritt trying to get it out. Does. Schrank hustles. Schrank's trying to get to that puck down the corner. Both teams full strength. Anderson's now both full strength. Shot by Merritt wide of the net. In the Como zone. Como with it. Trying to get it out to mid-ice. They have it, and then they got a player that picks up, takes it in the rear fall zone. But nice tie-up job by, I can't see by rear falls player. Nice work, though, by Christensen that was. In the rear fall zone behind the net. Como with it. Trying to get it in front. Merritt's going to try and tip it away. Puck is bouncing, lays there. Hansen is way out, tips the puck away. Merritt with the puck, he can't get it out. Christensen tries to get it out, can't. Open man, backhands to an open man, wide of the net. Another shot stopped by Hansen, then he'll glove the puck. Bring a stop as a play. 2:16 left. Pure luck right there. Out comes Slink. Bye. Bierstedt will come out. Holgame and Jason Anderson will be out. Face-off will be to Hansen's right. Bierstedt to take the face-off. Drop to Anderson. Anderson tries to get it out. They can't quite clear the zone. Back to this side over to Hogan. Hogan with the puck. Bounces it off the board, sends it mid-ice. Como picks it up there to this side, into the rear falls zone. It'll go down into the corner. Jason Anderson going to pick it up there and take it behind the rear falls net. Anderson with it behind the net. This side over to Link. Link tries to get it to Bye. Does. Bye with the puck at mid-ice. Into the Como zone. Bye's knocked off. Bierstedt's going to pick up the puck. Bierstedt in front. Link. No, that was Bye. Nice work. Nice pass there. Bye gets the goal. Nice work by that bunch. Nice pass by Bierstedt. With the goal. Bierstedt with the assist. All right, out to take the face-off is Menke at mid-ice with Hesselman and Peters. Puck lays. Peters knocks it into the Como zone right toward the goal. He'll have to push it to the side. They pick it up themselves in their own zone in the near corner. To the point. Nice interception there by Dusick. Keeps it in the zone of Como. Behind the net. Como trying to get to it. Dusick will hustle down to the boards. trying to keep it in. Dusick fighting for the puck. Como will pick it up, but they're still in their own zone behind their own net. Now they'll come up ice to this side. They get a player at mid-ice. He'll break down on Hansen, trying to hustle in. There's Furley. Hansen will glove the puck. Nice work by Furley and Dusick to get back. Shot was made. Hansen gloves it easily. 1:14 left. Second period. River Falls up 1-0. Face-off will come to Hansen's right. Out to take it will be Merritt with Schrank and Jensen. Maybe Jensen will take this face-off. We'll have Holgeem and Jason Anderson playing defense. Face-off, Lays. Como with it, knocked off. Now they've got it controlled in the near corner, behind their own net. Sets it up in front. Nobody there. Point man fires, stopped by Hansen. Then picked up by Jensen, and they take it away from him. Now loose in front of the net, Anderson. Anderson with it, tries to send it to this side to Schrank. Schrank's knocked off the puck. Puck lays. Trying to get to it and get it out of the zone as Merritt does. No, he can't get it out. Now Merritt's got it again, going to try and get it out. Sends it across to Jensen. Jensen can't control it mid-ice. But they get it into the River Falls. They get into the Como zone. Como picks it up there. Out comes Link. Bearstead by. This will be an icing call down in the River Falls zone. So with 35 seconds left, stoppage of play. Icing call goes down to the Como zone. Link, Bearstead, and Byer out. Bearstead take the face-off. Dusick and Christensen are playing defense to the right of the Como goalie. Face-off goes into the corner. Now back to Humboldt. At the point, trying to keep in nicely by Christensen. Christensen to Link. Link fires. Goalie tips it away. Into the corner. Now to mid-ice. Picked up by Christensen to this side. Off the boards. Link's going to try and get off, but not being offsides.
Act like the referee wouldn't see that.
Jesus Christ. Whee! 19 seconds left, second period. Out comes Peters, Mankey, and Hesseman. Face-off between the red and blue line, more toward the River Falls zone. Face-off, Mankey into the River Falls zone, and Jason Anderson with the puck sends it to mid-ice. Como tips it right back in, then tipped right back out from Hesseman to Peters. Peters shoots way wide of the net into the corner. Mankey tries his head back, get it in front, can't, goes behind the net. Peters picks it up there to Hesseman in front. Hesseman shoots. Goalie's going to cover. No, he can't cover it. Shot by Holgeem, but brings a whistle. Stoppage. End of the second period.
Stop, Brian! Good job, Brian! Shots on goal in the second period for River Falls, 15 for a game total of 27. For Como Park, 10 for a game total of 17.
Three. Bearstead by up front with Anderson and Holgeem. There were some penalties assessed at the end of the first period. Two-minute penalties to Como and one to River Falls' Mankey, plus a 10-minute conduct against Como. So it's 4-on-3. River Falls for 2 minutes. And it's into the Como zone. Come over to this corner to By in the corner. Sends it back behind the net. Como's going to get to it first, try and get it out. Holgeem's going to try and keep it in. Can't. Como pick it up at mid-ice and get around. No, nice tip-away job and out of the arena by Holgeem, where the man would have gone around him. So brings a whistle. Out comes Dusick and Christensen. And Peters and Hesseman. Face-off will be outside the River Falls blue line. Peters taking the face-off. 1:36 left in the penalties. At mid-ice, Como in control. Sends it down to the River Falls zone. Christensen will pick it up. Sends it to this side to Peters, but too far. Heads down toward the Como zone. No icing. Goes into the near corner. The far corner. Como to it first behind the net. Now to the corner. Tries to get it out. Oh, nice work by Dusick to keep it in to Peters. Peters tries to get it in front. Peters gets a weak shot off, but defense stops it in front of the net. Como starts back up. Dusick overstepped the man. Christensen tries to keep the man from shooting. It'll be Christensen's going to get a penalty. Shot from the point, wide of the net. Shot again, wide of the net. Christensen's going to go to the box as soon as they touch the pen. Christensen goes to the box. No, he just grabbed the hold. So there's 55 seconds in the penalties that were assessed at the end of the second period. Now Christensen goes to the penalty box for his third one of the game. And for 2 minutes, there's 13:55 left in the third period. Hoagie's out with Anderson. Biersted's out. So it's 3-on-3 for 55 seconds, and then Como will go on a power play for a minute and 5 seconds. Stoppage of play. The Como goalie is talking to the referees. They got his door open over there.
Charge him with a timeout.
Okay, face off to Hansen's right side. Bierstedt taking the face off. Puck drop to Anderson. Anderson gets it tipped away and then gets it back in the rear fall zone. Anderson trying to control, sends it to the other side to Hoagie. Hoagie sends it to Bierstedt. Bierstedt can't control, off his stick, bounces into the river fall, into the Como zone. They'll pick it up the right side of their own net and now behind the net. Bierstedt giving chase, escape by him. Send it up this way, they got wide open wing. Can't get it to him though, off escape and being offsides. 32 seconds left in the penalty assessed at the beginning. Hesseman will come out with Dusick and Peters. It was a two-line pass, not an offside. Face-off is near the red line, more toward the Como zone. Hesseman in, back to Dusick. Peters. Peters sending the Como zone behind the net. Hesseman getting there, but so does Como. Hesseman with the puck. Tries to get Dusick, can't get the shot. Dusick's going to try and keep it in. Dusick in the corner to the front side of the net. Goalie kicks it away. Como picks it up in their own zone. Sends it across this way to an open man, but tipped away nicely by Peters. And then Hesseman will backhand it, trying to get in his zone. Can't. Back to the side again, trying to get it in. Como gets. Peters will hustle the man in the Como zone, get it toward the net. Goalie will kick it to the side. Now he'll cover it up and bring a stoppage of play. Como now comes full strength. 1:04 left in Christensen's penalty, so it'll be 5-on-4. Biersted's out. Jensen is out. Hoagie's out, and Jason Anderson's out. Face off to the right of the Como goalie. Como's on a power play for 1 minute, 4 seconds. Bierstedt to take the face off. Drop toward the net. Bierstedt shoots. Goalie stops it, then covers it let me see who was that trying to get it. Bierstedt was trying to get his own rebound. Goalie covers it up, brings the stoppage of play. Took 3 seconds off the clock. Yeah. Bierstedt again takes face off to the right of the Como goalie. Puck drop toward the net again, but Bierstedt loses it. Then Anderson cranks, tips away in front though. Puck loose along the side of the net. Goalie will just tip it to one of his defensive players, and he'll start up ice. They get it to mid-ice, right to Hoagie, and Hoagie will send it back into the zone of Como. Como again at mid-ice. They go down the ice, 2-on-2. Shoots from the blue line, wide of the net. Puck going along the boards. They're not going to be able to keep it in the zone. Yes, they do too. Behind the net, Hansen stops. Plays with the puck, gives it away to the corner. Back to the point. Biersted's going to try and tip it by Doug. They break down 2-on-1. Bierstedt and Jensen. Jensen with the puck. Offsides. Line change. Dusick's out. Furley's out. Peters is out. Hesselman's out. Face off outside the blue line of the Como zone. Peters to take the face off. 24 seconds left in Christensen's penalty. 12-19 left third period. River Falls leads 1-0. Puck dropped. Into the Como zone. Hesselman's are going to try and keep it in. Como will tip it to mid-ice. So then Peters is going to try and pick it up. Can't. Como with it. Heading toward the River Falls blue line. Gets it across. Where Dusick will pick it up and just fire it on down to mid-ice. Como again picks it up just inside their blue line. Playing with it at mid-ice. Now trying to tip it in. Don't. Puck goes out of play. Stoppage. 1 second left in the penalty. Face-off will come just inside the River Falls blue line to Hansen's left. Jensen's out with Merritt, Jason Anderson, and Hoagie. 1 second left in the power play for Como. Puck drop. Both teams full strength as the puck goes into the River Falls zone in the corner. Hoagie. Point man for Como's going to keep it in, tip it toward the net. Knocked off nicely by Jason Anderson at mid-ice now. Who's with it but Schrank into the River Falls zone. Schrank overskates it and then gets it over to Merritt. Merritt can't control it, goes behind the Como net. Merritt after it. Merritt trying to get control. Jensen was standing in front of the net ready, but they can't control it. Como does, sends it out of the zone to mid-ice. Hoagie will pick it up inside the River Falls zone, then to Schrank at mid-ice. Schrank. Head demands is over to this side to Jensen. Jensen with the puck. Tipped and taken right away from inside the line. Into the Como zone. Como controls it. Line change coming up. Out comes Link by. Jensen is not on. It's still at mid-ice. Puck laying around. Como's going to get to it first at mid-ice. By tries to get the man off. Can't. They'll send it in the River Falls zone. Furley with it. As Hansen tips it to him. Furley, this side. Whoa. Como intercepts it. Then picked up by By. By to Bierstead. Bierstead down ice. Mid-ice. Shoots from the blue line. Hits right at defensive player and they tip it right back to mid-ice. Dumb shot. Should have passed the puck. Now this side, Dusick will send it back into the zone. Behind the net. To this side. Como trying to get to it. It does, and they'll get it to mid-ice. Como. Send it into the River Falls zone. It'll be an offside call. River Falls is going to pick it up. Don't bring it out. Bierstead. Offside's called. Delayed offside to Como. It was a two-line pass, apparently, because the face-off is going to be near the red line, mid-ice. Out is Hesselman, Menke, Peters. We've got Anderson and Hoagie playing defense. Menke taking the face-off. Puck drop at the blue line. Como picks it up, sends it to mid-ice. They'll take it in the River Falls zone. Hansen has to stop the puck, put it behind the net. Hoagie will pick it up, try to send it over to Peters. Peters tries to tip it out. Point man, no. Nice work by Hesselman. Gets it to Peters. Nice work by Hesselman. Peters takes it into the zone. Peters into the corner looking for a man to pass it to, and nobody there. Now, Menke should have shot and puts it behind the net instead. Can be kept in by Hoagie. Hoagie will just bang it off the boards and send it behind the net. In the Como zone behind the net. Into the corner, Peters trying to get it. So is, I can't see who that is. Merritt, shot, tipped away by the goalie. Peters in the corner again, send it around to this side. Who's going to get the corner first? Como's going to get there. They're going to try and get it out. Fighting for it along the boards, puck loose. Into the corner, now Como picks it up again. Como in control, they'll start up ice. Como taking in the River Falls zone. To an open man in front, tipped away nicely by Dusick. Dusick at mid-ice with the puck. Dusick in, gets it tipped away at the blue line. Puck lays it at the blue, and then Anderson, Jensen will kick it into the zone behind the Como net. Como with it to this side. Furley can't keep it. Got a breakaway going down on Hansen. He'll step way out and tip it away. Nice work by Hansen. Then back in front, and he'll glove the puck and bring a whistle. Hansen's getting active down there. Face off to Hansen's left. By is out with Link and Bierstead. Bierstead going to take the face off to the left of Hansen. By is going to take the face off. No, now Bierstead's going to take the face off. Dropped over to the far corner. Como to it first. Tries to get it back toward Hansen. By kicks it away, and then in the corner, By with the puck to this side to Link. Link sends it back down. By's down. Link in control. Send it back to Dusick behind the net. Dusick loses it to Como. Como has it. Still has it. And then By tips it away. By fighting for it along the boards. trying to get it cleared. Como keeps it in. Still going forward is by. And then Bierstedt will pick it up. Bierstedt will start up ice at mid-ice. Bierstedt shoots from the blue line, wide of the net. Puck loose alongside. Link goes down for it. Como gets to it first. Control it in their own zone. Nice work by Dusick to try and keep it alive. Link picks it up. Link with the puck, keeps the puck. Tries to get it in front, but nobody was there. Back to Hoagiem at the point. He'll send it toward the front. Hesselman's going to try it. Hesselman fires and sticks it! River Falls goes up 2-0. Hesselman. Hesselman from Anderson.
Scoring for River Falls, number 3, Jeff Hesselman.
That wasn't Anderson, that was Hoagiem, excuse me. Hesselman from Hoagiem. At mid-ice, Menke, Peters, and Hesselman are up front. Menke taking the face-off. Hoagiem and Anderson into the River Falls zone. Hoagiem with it to Anderson. Anderson gets it, overskates it, but gets it to mid-ice. Then he's going to hobble back up, try and keep him nice, but Como sends it back in the River Falls zone. To the boards to this side, Anderson. Behind the net, Hansen tips it away. Hoagiem picks it up. To the boards on the other side, Peters. Peters. They take it away from him. In front of the net, Anderson take it. Now send to this side, right to the point man, though. Shoot, wide of the net, goes into the far corner along the boards. They're to it first, though. Sends it back to Hansen. He has to tip her away again. It's behind the net. Hesselman's going to try and get it out. Point man on the far side gets it. He's going to try and crank, can't. Sends it back in, though. Now shot. Tip. Trying then tipped away, a nice threat down right at the goalie. He'll have to stop what Como does, so no icing. Line change. Out comes Merritt giving chase, along with Jensen and Schrank in the Como zone. Furley Dusick and Christensen are playing defense. Como with it at mid-ice. Como into the River Falls zone. Como with it, shoots from the side. Hansen tips it away into the far corner. Dusick after it, so's Como. Dusick tips it away. Schrank. Nice pass, Schrank to Jensen, and Jensen just send it down. Jensen gonna chase it to get there. No icing called. Jensen at the puck. Nice hustle by Jensen. Can't control it though to get it in front. Now he does. Little too far for Schrank. Como picks it up. Knocked off by Dusick. Mid-ice to be picked up by Schrank. Schrank tries to send it down. Does send it down to the blue line. Como sends it right back. It'll be an icing call against. No icing call behind the River Falls net now. Knocked off the puck. Puck lays. Dusick. Whistle. Stoppage of play.
Oh, is that right?
Woo! All right, out is Link, By, and Bierstedt. Anderson and Hoagiem face off to the left of Hansen in the River Falls zone. Oh, I owe this thing one. Face off into the corner. Anderson behind the net, but he's knocked off. Send it back to the corner to Bierstedt. Bierstedt trying to get to it before Como does. Bierstedt's down over the puck. Whistle. 6:19 left in the game. River Falls up 2-0. Face off again will come to Hansen's left. But Bierstedt will take the face off. Toward the net, but into the corner. Como's to it first, however. Hoagiem knocks him off. By to the puck. Tips it up. Not quite far enough for Link. They get in front. Shot wide by Como into the corner. By after the puck. By tips it this way. Then to Bierstedt. He can't get it out. Como does. Now Hoagiem. Tip it to Link. We've got a whistle. But a cross-checking penalty. By's going to take a break. Or an interference penalty. So, with 5:59, I didn't either. 5:59 left in the game. Face-off be inside the River Falls blue line. By's in the box, so Como goes on a power play. Interference is a call. Hesselman's out with Peters. Christensen's out and Furley's out. Peters is going to take the face-off. Face-off. Top of the red circle. Gets it out by Peters. Gets the face-off out to mid-ice where Como pick it up. Take it into their own zone. Loses it there. Husselman's gonna hustle him, but they'll get it back to mid-ice. Behind him. Then Peters will send it down in. Nice work by. I like the way this Peters and Hesselman plays this man short. Como has it behind their own net. Trying to get it out. Another nice work by Hesselman. Back to this side to Peters. Peters shoots. Goalie gloves it and brings it up. I think Peters and Hesselman have played this man short super tonight. Yep. Nice hustle by the two of them. I think they played really well. All right, out comes Hoagiem and Dusick, Jensen, and Bierstead. Face-off will be to the right of the goalie for Como. There's 1:37 seconds left in by his penalty. Bierstead with the face-off. Tries to get toward the net, can't to the point. Backhanded by Dusick. He'll keep it in, send it to the corner. Jensen after it, just trying to get to the puck. Jensen still fighting for it. Como gains control. Sends it to mid-ice. Intercepted nicely by Hoagiem. Takes it into the zone. Hoagiem into the corner. Across the crease. Nobody was there. Como still playing with it in their zone. Jensen's trying to hustle them. They get around Jensen. They bring it to mid-ice. They bring it into the zone, picked up, and then sent out by... No, they don't get it cleared in the front of the net. Nobody can get it. Kept now. Tipped out nicely by Bierstead at mid-ice. Como send it back in. Being offsides, hit the Como player in the skates before he could tag up. Line change. Hesselman and Peters out again. Great, I love it. Mr. Weiss would like to change his ticket and we ain't gonna let him. Face off outside the blue line. River Falls zone. Peters to take it. We'll have Christensen and Furley playing the defense. The Como goalie coach is upset. He's got his door open. They're swapping people around. Now they got 6 guys on the ice. They got to take 2 off at least. Now they still got 5. Okay, now it's 5 on 4. They shoot. Oh, and they stick it on Hansen. It goes 2-1 on a power play goal. 4:51 left third period. Score now 2-1 River Falls favor and 52 seconds left in By's penalty. Out. Menke hits the ice. He'll take the face-off. Stay out there with Hesselman and Peters. Christensen and Furley at the defense. Face-off mid-ice. Drop. Back to Furley in the River Falls zone. Furley with it. Tries to get it out. Can't. Como keeps it in. Into the corner. Tries to get the side of the net. Big hassle in front. Everybody's down and they score. Scores now 2-2. They scored in just a few seconds. Those goals were 15 seconds apart. As the game gets worse for River Falls, Erickson crawls to the back of the box. Timeout, River Falls. Face off at mid-ice. Menke to take it with Peters and Hesselman. We've got Christensen and Furley playing defense. 4:51 left in the game. Furley with it at mid-ice. Bounces it off the boards. Still at mid-ice. Now they'll send it all the way down to the River Falls zone. Icing, though, against Como. Not that quick. Line change. Dusick comes out with Jason Anderson. Down into the Como zone, the face-off will be. Menke will take it, still up front with Peters and Hesselman. 4:32 left in the game, a 2-2 game. Face-off lays there. The Peters can't get the trigger pulled, though, and they pick it up. To a hit. Oh, they tried to headman. No, man shrank. Anderson will intercept and send it back down into their zone where they'll send it back to mid-ice. Another open man. Icing call again against them. They're playing a man high and trying to get this breakaway going. 4:16 left. 2-2 game. Well, they skate 5 on... Yeah, she should be out of the box. 9 seconds, I think. She just gave the signal to the bench. 9 seconds. Face off to the left of the Como. Jensen, Merritt, and Schrank are out. Anderson and Dusick are playing defense. Face off to Anderson. He shoots. tipped by the goalie, away. Merritt tries to get in front, a nice push by Merritt. The goalie has to cover the net. In front, covers the puck. Another face-off, come to the goalie's right down there in the Como zone. Jensen steps in for the face-off. Puck lays to the point. Oh, shot wide of the net by Anderson or by Dusick. Puck loose in the corner. Two at first. Dusick trying to keep it. They got a breakaway going. Schrank's gonna hustle down. Puck was wide. 2-on-1. Shoots. Hansen stops it. 6 on it. Brings a whistle. Buys out of the box. It has been 5-on-5. She's had to wait until there was a whistle. Now, Lyle play out. Face off to Hansen's right. By Bierstead. Link. Furley's out with Christensen. Face off to Hansen's right. 3, 5, 6 left. Third period. 2-2 score. Bierstead with the face off. Puck drop. Tipped away nicely by Link, but they can't get it out. Como controls it, and Furley tries to get out. It's behind the net. By hustles for the puck. Tries to tie it up and bring a whistle. Furley's going to try and dig it out. Does. Gets to the boards, and Link tries to tip away. Link does it to Furley, then back to Link, but not too far. Then By will pick it up, so bring it to mid-ice. Sips it over this way to Bierstead, little too far. Furley will be able to set it up and send it into the zone, though. Now after again, Furley goes. Now to mid-ice, Bierstead gets it taken away. Como with it at mid-ice. Christensen's going to try and hustle the man, does. Bierstead's going to try and get the puck. Gets it tipped away. Now Bierstead back with it. Bierstead sends it into the zone. He should have passed the puck off, doesn't he? Sends it into the zone. Puck loose. Link and Bierstead fighting for it down in the corner, but Como gets it out, brings it to River Falls blue line and into the zone. Open man in front. Christensen knocks him out. Nice play. Puck loose behind the side of the net into the corner. Hesselman to Link, tries to tip it out. Link can't. Open man fires, tipped away in front by Christensen. Christensen into the corner. To the point man, tipped out by Bierstead. They'll get off the ice. It goes into the Como zone. Como picks it up there. Out is Hesselman, Menke, and Peters. Picked up mid-ice by Hoagie. Up there with Anderson, and Menke tips it back into the zone. Lays alongside the net. To it, Peters. Oh, he doesn't get, gives it to a Como player, and they'll send it to mid-ice. To an open player. Oh, and he missed the puck, but it goes into the River Falls zone. Knocked off by Anderson. Puck loose. Como to it first behind the net and into the far corner. Now up the boards to the point man. He misses it. Hustle. Peters, they can't get to it fast enough. It's in the zone, though. Offside. Now they'll wait. Now Peters will send it back in. Laying alongside the net. Line change coming up. 2:06 left in the game. Kept in nicely. Nice hustle by Schrank, but then Como picks it back up. And they'll send it to mid-ice. Anderson trying to get to it in the River Falls zone. Tries to tip it back out. Jensen with it. Mid-ice. Nobody there, though, to pass it to. Mid-ice is still playing catch. Como with it. Now Anderson again. Tips it up. Nobody there again. Schrank's not playing high enough. He's playing defense, not playing offense. Como puts it back in the River Falls zone. Behind the net, Anderson. Anderson will start up ice. Anderson across the River Falls blue line. Now this side to Jensen. Jensen puts it in. Shoots it right into the belly of a Como player, and they'll put it back out. River Falls has changed. They better get people there. Here Como comes into the zone. Shoots it. Hansen gloves the puck. Just bring a whistle. He'll cover the puck. Face-off will come to Hansen's left. Bierstead, Link, Beyer out. Dusick. And Furley. Bierstead taking the face-off. Wait till Como gets the right people up here that they want. They're messing around, skating around. They got 6 people on the ice. Now they took a timeout. Como takes the timeout. 1:22 left. Ready for the face-off to Hansen's left. Bierstead, Link, Beyer out. Dusick, Furley. Face-off toward Hansen. Tipped. Oh! Hansen saves it, and then he tries to cover. Can't. Link is going to try and tip it out. Does. Mid-ice. Does, but Como picks it up. 1:14 left in the game. Third period. 2-2 score into the Como zone. Link giving chase to it. Kept in nicely by in front. Oh! Just a little too far for Link. Link in the corner. Sends it back to Bierstead. Along the boards and behind. Bierstead playing. Sends it right to a Como player. Como now controls it in their zone. Link tips it away in the corner. Tied up there. Now Como picks it back up. By, no, Bierstedt tries to tip it. Now Link sends it in front. By, can't quite get to it. Kept in nicely by Dusick. He'll send it down behind the net. 40 seconds left, third period, tie score. Como with it, mid-ice, sends it up. Christensen will pick it up inside the River Falls blue line. Send it across, hits by. Bouncing around at mid-ice, now down, goes into the Como zone. They'll pick it up. Now Christensen will take it to mid-ice. He'll take it in. Offsides. Peters got offsides. 22 seconds left. Out comes Hesselman, Menke, Peters, Hoagiem, Anderson. Face off outside the blue line of the Como zone. Menke's going to take the face off. Puck drop. Sent in. Now back to mid-ice. Anderson send it down into the Como zone. Into the near corner. Como's going to get to it first, but Menke's trying to hustle him, man. Puck is loose. Oh, and overskated by whoever that was. I didn't catch the number. Hesselman. And Como takes it in. Open man. Shoots wide of the net. Puck loose down into the corner. 3, 2, 1. Point man's going to get a shot. Fires. Hits a man in front. Brings the end of third period and tie score. An 8-minute sudden death overtime. Bierstedt takes the face-off with By and Link. Christensen and Furley playing defense. This will be sudden death, 8 minutes. Puck drop. Bierstedt back to Christensen. Christensen back to Bierstedt at mid-ice. Bierstedt will send it in. Into the Como zone. Behind the net, Como with it. By takes the puck away. Nice work by By. But then sends it in front and Como intercepts it. They'll take it at mid-ice and into the River Falls zone. Christensen knocks the man off. Furley picks up the puck behind the net. Over to this side to Link. Link to By. By to Bierstedt. Bierstedt gets it tipped away at mid-ice. Back to the River Falls zone. Furley knocked off. Christensen trying to get it away. It's in the corner. By's in there also trying to get the puck away. Puck loose along the boards to the point man, Como. He's going to crank. He's going to shoot wide of the net. Go to the boards. Furley's going to try and get to it. Furley does. At mid-ice, Furley. Oh, gives it right to a Como man. Jeez, Furley should have passed the puck. Link and Bierstedt were there, and he doesn't pass the puck. Christensen will pick it up mid-ice, send it into the Como zone. Line up, Hesselman's out. Line change, Hesselman up. Peters overskates it. Mid-ice, Como with it. Knocked off, free. Menke with it. Gives it right to a Como player and a back-ass pass. And toward the net, Hansen has to kick it away to the corner. Peters. Hesselman tries to get it out. Hesselman can't get it out. Backhanded by Anderson to mid-ice. Como again picks it up, sends it in the River Falls zone behind the net. Hansen will stop it. Dusick will pick it up. Dusick off the boards. Point man gets it, backhands it toward the net, but wide behind the net. After it, Anderson. Then Dusick will pick it up behind the net. Dusick to the boards, too far for Peters. Point man for Como gets it, sends it back down the side to the board. Lays there and trying to get tipped away. Does. Now Menke, and they're breaking down 2-1. If Menke will hurry up. No, bad pass. Should have gone skated in, but they have it in the Como zone. Como has it, though, along the boards. Como will pick it up in their zone. Bring it to mid-ice. Send it from the blue line. And Hansen gloves it, stops it. Just to put a cover on it and bring a whistle. 6:02 left in the overtime. Bierstedt, Link, and Beyer out again. Face off to Hansen's right. Furley and Christensen are going to... Furley is out with Hoagiem on defense. Bierstedt to take the face off. Puck drop. Lays. Link Furley trying to get it in the corner. He's tied up, kicks it, but they pick it up in front. Man tries to get the handle on, can't. Tipped, and they win it. Como tips it in. Wins the game at 5:53.